Hey everyone, Ray here. Today we're looking at how the US-Israel strikes on Iran could impact the markets and your wallet. Hey everyone, the news has been pretty scary lately, hasn't it? With the sudden headlines out of the Middle East, I know many of you are losing sleep over your stocks and crypto accounts. We thought it was just a temporary clash, but this time, it feels like something much bigger is happening. In today's video, first we'll explore why this latest attack isn't like the ones before. Second, we'll dig into the chilling reality hidden behind the name of this war. Finally, I'll give you a clear strategy on how to manage your investments through all this chaos. First off, you've got to realize the scale of these strikes is beyond anything we expected. The US and Israel teamed up for a massive joint op, hitting several key targets across Iran all at once. Looking at Trump's speeches, his intention is crystal clear. He's declared he won't tolerate Iran bullying the US anymore, like they've done for the last 47 years. Look, the big takeaway is that he stressed 4 separate times that Iran must never have nuclear weapons. This wasn't just a simple warning. He used some incredibly strong language about completely dismantling and wiping out their entire missile industry. It's like giving a final warning to the neighborhood troublemaker, saying we're absolutely not letting it slide this time. Especially since they told the Iranian people to take control of their own government. It's basically an open call for regime change. To understand where the money's going, let's look at the secret behind this war's name. History shows that operation names can really sway market sentiment. Back in June, when they targeted Iran's nuclear sites, the codename was Midnight Hammer. It was meant as a one-and-done strike, which is why the markets actually calmed down within 24 hours. Now, this latest US strategy is called Epic Fury. It's more than just a quick strike. It's about unleashing years of built-up frustration to finish the job once and for all. Israel renamed its operation Shield of Judah. That's a heavy name. It means they're fighting for their very existence. Simply put, before there was room for a truce, but now? It's not about talking anymore. It's a total fight to the finish. So, how's the market actually reacting? As soon as the news hit, Bitcoin took a 5% dip, almost sliding past that $63,000 level. Basically, it's a sign that nervous investors are pulling their money out of risky assets to find a safer harbor. The real concern is oil prices. Iran is a massive producer, and if war breaks out there, oil prices are going to go right through the roof. So, word is that OPEC members are meeting urgently to discuss boosting the oil supply. Look at it this way. It means even the experts don't expect this whole situation to wrap up anytime soon. Higher oil prices push up inflation, and that makes it really hard to lower interest rates. In the end, it's bound to put some serious downward pressure on our stock market. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't crisis an opportunity? Isn't this the perfect time to buy the dip? And you're right, in the past, news of war often marked the market bottom. But this time, as I mentioned, there's a major political shift behind it all, regime change. It's not just a quick market blip. The whole landscape is shifting, so finding the bottom might take us a bit longer. Rather than rushing in, I think we should watch how the market handles this big shift. Now, let's recap today's key points one by one. First off, this isn't just a one-off strike. There's a clear, powerful intent here to actually push for regime change. Second, as the code name, Epic Rage, implies, there's a very high chance this situation will turn into a long-term battle. Third, looking at Bitcoin and oil price trends, market anxiety is really starting to show up in the data. And finally, OPEC's quick reaction suggests this crisis won't be ending anytime soon. Here's one simple thing you can do right now. Just check if any of your stocks are way too sensitive to things like war or rising oil prices. I'd love to see you hold a bit of cash to give yourself some breathing room for the ups and downs ahead. Trust me, if you keep learning instead of worrying, the market will always reward that effort. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Ray, keeping you updated on ways to grow your wealth.